Steffy's confession stuns Liam, Deacon, and Carter's Brawl. Liam's brain broken, Bill frantic, and Ridge reamed. Let's get into it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Tuesday, April 8th. Steffy's confession stuns Liam, Deacon, and Carter's Brawl. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, April 8th, reveal that Steffy Forrester's concession will stun Liam Spencer, while Deacon Sharp and Carter Walton have a brawl at Forrester Creations. At the sanitarium, Liam just woke up after exigency surgery and squeezed Steffy's hand. It's clear that Liam's still enough out of it, but he did manage to open his eyes. Of course, Steffy was beyond relieved to see Liam looking back at her. Liam will struggle to flash back what happened on Tuesday's bold and the beautiful occasion, so Steffy will offer updates, though she won't know the entire story. Steffy doesn't know how Liam was injured, but she's the bone who set up him in the nick of time. Dr. Grace Buckingham feels Liam owes Steffy his life, and Liam is sure to agree once he gets the news that Steffy came to his deliverance. Liam may not be suitable to say important of anything in his current state, but he'll be blown down when Steffy confesses to saving him and staying by his side ever ago. Steffy was right there the whole time, so Liam will be incredibly thankful. Naturally, there's the implicit for some memory loss and confusion with a head injury like this. There's a chance Liam might eventually believe he's still married to Steffy if bold, and the beautiful wants a way to really ramp up the drama. At some point, Steffy will have to get in touch with John Finnegan about Liam's fire. Finn will talk to Dr. Buckingham about Liam's case latterly this week, so it'll be intriguing to hear what they've to say. In the Forrester design office, Cleric will rip into Carter for betraying Hope Logan. Since Deacon feels like Carter turned his reverse on Hope and broke all his pledges, he'll unleash his fury. Cleric will put his martial trades knowledge to good use on Tuesday's show, so he'll karate kick Carter as the showdown takes a physical turn. After Cleric strikes multiple blows, Carter will fight back and deliver some blows of his own. As for Hope, she'll have to make some prognostications about where her life goes from then. Once Hope finds out what Liam's been through, it'll shake her up and could make her more inclined to fight for future with him. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Liam's medical fire will bring further marvels, so stay tuned. Bold and the beautiful 2-week spoilers for April 7th to 18th, 2025 see Liam Spencer's brain is broken, and Bill Spencer is fully distraught, and Ridge Forrester may wind up reamed. Cleric's fury defying Carter and questioning justice in Forrester Creations' reproach. A furious Deacon Sharp confronts Carter Walton after hearing from Hope Logan that her swain and mama betrayed her, and she was the one fired from Forrester Creations. But they both kept their own jobs, the person who did the sketchy papers and the person who took over the CEO job. Cleric doesn't suppose that's relatively fair, and he's going to have some effects to say. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester is relatively upset about Liam after his accident. On Monday, we're going to renew with the scene from Friday with him flatlining in the ER after Dr. Grace Buckingham tells Steffy about the intracranial bleed. And it sounds like he may need brain surgery this week, because that's generally what they've to do, or they've to drill a hole in your cranium to let the pressure off. There's lots of effects they can do. Brooke Logan keeps working on Ridge about their fortune and succumbing on choosing Taylor Hayes. But Ridge isn't going to back down off of that, or on Hope's blasting. Liam's sanitarium awakening amnesia and relationship drama on Bold and the Beautiful. Tuesday, April 8th, Liam wakes up in the sanitarium and finds out that Steffy has been at his side this entire time. Of course, that's going to give Liam the warm fuzzies. But I do wonder if Steffy being there misleads him ever, or if we're going to see some amnesia things since Liam's brain is meddled up. The plot is supposed to be huge and unlike anything we've seen. I take that with a grain of swab because generally when Bold and the Beautiful gives a huge spoiler like that, it doesn't diss out to be that instigative. I hope it is. Kung Fu fighting Cleric versus Carter and Sheila's risky alliance with Luna on Bold and the Beautiful. The argument between Deacon and Carter turns physical on Tuesday. And we've got these hunks Kung Fu fighting. Cleric doesn't buy it when Carter insists he allowed Hope would understand why he'd to give Forrester Creations back to its due possessors. For Cleric, he's frenetic that Carter broke Hope's heart. So, Deacon's going to punch Carter in the face. And also he's going to punch Cleric right back. But also Daphne Rose is going to intermediate before effects helical too poorly out of control. But they're both going to get some punches in. Both of those actors, Sean Cannon and Lauren St. Victor, have martial trades training. However, the Netflix series where he's reprising his part from Karate Kid 3, it's veritably good if you've not seen Sean Cannon on Cobra Kai. It's really funny because Cobra Kai, I don't know what season of it he was on. I don't watch it. But my hubby and son do. And my son saw it, saw Sean Cannon and said, "Oh, that's Cleric from Bold." I was like, "Yeah, it is." Bold and beautiful spoilers, Finn confronts Bill. Wednesday, April 9th, we've got Finn defying Bill Spencer about him getting Luna Nozawa out of jail. I'm just wondering if Bill is going to lay into Finn about abandoning his son and refusing to see Luna because of Steffy's claim. He could be trying to pack up Finn and shoot him on a guilt trip. But I don't suppose Bill should be speaking anybody on poor parenthood at this point. Meanwhile, Sheila Carter accepts Luna as her granddaughter completely despite Deacon's reservation. She'll risk anything for Luna. But are they going to have to keep sneaking around behind her hubby's back? Liam's dire condition, Finn's dilemma, and Daphne's pursuit of Carter. Thursday, April 10th, we're going to see Grace and Finn talking about Liam's medical condition, which is relatively dire. And there may be commodity further going on with his brain condition, amnesia, reprise issues from all those concussions he's had. He's had at least 5 traumatic brain injuries since 2010, by the way, if you're keeping track. And his life may be at threat. Some of his brain cells may be at threat. And I wonder if Finn is going to be in a delicate position where he knows commodity about Liam's health, but he has to keep it from Steffy because he's CA and just tell her unless there's a specific document, that Liam has ink saying, "Yeah, she's my medical deputy," or she's got authorization on the whole HIPAA thing. Meanwhile, Daphne tries to get Carter to face that it's the end of his relationship with Hope Logan and is going to see if she can get him to move on with her. I suppose she'll succeed. Brooke's temptation attempt, Taylor's discovery, and Sheila's manipulation. Friday, April 11th, Taylor catches Brooke conniving to betray Ridge. Brooke is exhibiting her body in lingerie at the office, which, to be fair, they do have a bedroom line. She's hoping that it's Ridge walking in, but it's Taylor who busts her. And I would anticipate Brooke to contend this is about Ridge's design work on Brooke's bedroom, but Taylor knows what she's up to. Electra Forrester and Will Spencer are making out at work and agitating the coming way in their relationship. Meanwhile, Sheila and Luna are conniving against them. And Luna tells Sheila that she thinks Will is wasting his time and calls Electra prissy. I didn't like, actually, that Electra laid hands on Luna, not because she's innocent and doesn't, earn whatever is coming her way as a double killer. But it reminds me of when Steffy comes at Sheila. It's like you see and say you're alarmed of that person and also go start a physical battle where you assault a killer while trying to say, "Oh, I'm so spooked." Those two effects just don't add up. That's a jotting issue. Taylor's ultimatum, Hope's new focus, and Bill's remorse bold, and the beautiful spoilers. All right, the week of April 14th through the 18th. Fallout from Taylor realizing Brooke plans to play veritably dirty to get her fine fortune back on track. And Taylor may worry what would have happened if it had been Ridge who walked by on Brooke in her grandiloquent panties. And that's a valid concern. Taylor may give Ridge and claim that she doesn't want him designing for Brooke's line. I mean, they promised to find Zend Forster Dominguez another job. Of course, that's a little crazy, but he's not related to Brooke, but it's kind of commodity. Carter may be ready to move once Hope Logan now that her daddy Cleric assaulted him and Daphne rode to his defense. Plus, Hope doesn't feel like she's going to back down on her decision to resolve with him. She soon has commodity new to suppose about. Steffy is going to be there to support Liam during this medical extremity, but I also anticipate Hope to show up as well and for Fex to get tense between Liam's ex-wives. Bold, and the beautiful spoilers, Bill feels guilty. Bill, of course, is going to be torn up once he finds out Liam collapsed after their argument and has a brain injury that's conceivably putting his life at threat. Cleric isn't going to be suitable to move Sheila to turn her back on Luna. Will Sheila maintain her case? Or will she just keep sneaking around behind his reverse? Bill's words may get through to Finn if he explains to him that he felt like he'd no choice but to get Luna out of captivity because her life was in peril. And also Bill may talk to Finn about nearly losing Liam and how he's redefining effects. You know when your sprat could be gone for good. Will and Electra face some roadblocks. And Remy Price may be back in the blend again soon. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.